take businesses and learning strategies to move in sync? How do you align the vision of the company with the vision of how the learners should be enabled in the organization?
So learners, like I said, what we have spoken till now, again, I'm connecting the same. Whatever is a need of an hour, and then some of the industries, some of the companies are in a different race. Let's say I take an example of the fashion industry. My daughter comes from that industry. She is a designer. Now they are far behind than what I'm talking about. So I'm talking from a company which is in the tech where AI is being infused. Everyone uses it. When I talk to my daughter, she says, "What is it?" Right? So though I just wanted to bring this point that there may be people attending, listening to our talk, maybe from different industry. So what I would like to call out is not that every place there is a need and there is a rush. Some are behind, but that is okay for them. That's how their industry is. What I would like to call out here is one has to really understand where the company is, what is the vision, mission, and we have to always align with company's vision, mission, and what the broader goals are. Just because someone is doing, we shouldn't just forcefully fit it. So we have to link it with what the overall MBOs are, and then based on that have to devise the strategies to make it happen. Like in my company, it's a very fast paced. We have to have, like I said, we are going towards quarterly revision of future skills. I'm devising that process to add newer future skills in a framework every quarter, without which I think we will not be able to catch up with our competitors and this industry where we are in. But then a company like a fashion industry where things are a little different, their cycles are different, they work on the seasons, it may be different. So connecting those with a vision, mission, the competencies framework has to be really made to suit it. I'm just trying to link it with the base. So we shouldn't forget the foundation of competency frameworks and models. The foundation lies with companies, the master.
So just because everyone's doing it, it is not necessary that your organization also has to do it, unless, of course, if it's in that domain where they have to catch up with AI.
Right. And then obviously to stay ahead of the competition, to have that competitive edge, we have to be a step ahead. So at the same time, while I'm telling that no need of rushing up, but at the same time I'm telling that we have to have our eyes open in what's happening in the world, and have to adopt ahead of others just to remain in the competition or ahead in the competition. So while have a connect with mission and vision of the company, at the same time look at where the companies, where the industry is heading, where the tech is catching up, and then provide. I believe as a L&D department, L&D folks, we are kind of eyes and ears for the company. So we do attend this type of dialogues, we do attend conferences. By nature, we are in the learning, so we read articles. Like I just read the recent article of HBR. So getting to know about what's really happening, not only in the HR space, but in the business space.
Right.
Having it communicated to the leaders, making them aware that, hey, this is what's happening. There was another HBR article, it came maybe 2-3 months ago, and that article talks about a very new concept. Can the CTO and CHRO role being merged? It's a very interesting article, and it has both views. Can the CTO being given the HR, CHRO, CPO role, or CPO person can be given CTO role? And very interesting article. Otherwise, it's actually siloed. But that article really made me think, and I would like all those who are listening to just look at that, search for that article, and very interesting. What that article finally narrates, concludes it, the HR finally has to enable the technology officer by providing the right competency framework and the skills and the learning. So can't be isolated. And at the same time, if the CPO, the CHRO doesn't understand technology, cannot implement it. So the article says with a lot of research, so they had done the research with the empirical data and with some 10,000 people, something like that, in European era, and they found out through an empirical research that if this is merged, it is better. So they tried this as a study in certain areas, they actually made it happen as a part of research studies. A professor who are connected as an industry consultant, and he tried it. It's a very interesting concept. So just to answer, there are things changing, and we are the eyes and ears, and if we can enable business by not only telling what is changing, but also telling that this is how I can help you to change.